welcome to your October general reading. Remember, this is only general reading, so take what you can that holds relevance at the moment and leave the rest for everybody else. Let's shuffle up the cards and let's see what you have on the agenda, Gemini, for October. Thank you. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Gemini, thank you. Okay, Gemini. Right, and Gemini. So Gemini, I have 5 different decks that I'm using today, and the very last deck will be my brand new Alice in Wonderland deck that my mum gifted me for my birthday last week. So I don't usually use books, but I'm going to use this book for this deck just because it is a bit of a different deck to what I'm used to using, just as extra guidance. So we'll read the full meaning, divinational meaning out of that. Let's get ready to go with your reading and let's see where we are. The only card that I can see in relevance to other star signs this month is your Animal Tarot card, which was the same card as Capricorn and in the same position. Okay, so the first thing that I want to say when I come in with shuffling your cards is that you really need to just let go. You need to let go. Okay, and I feel that Gemini, for some of you, this is like letting go of a person or a situation or something in your life that you're holding on to, and it's like, I don't want to let it go, and it's like you need to let go. and it's like the only way you're going to move forward and really excel forward in your life, sweetheart, is if you let go. Okay, and I know that for some of you that's going to be daunting. There's a decision that you need to make to let it go. Let it go and move away from it, but it's like you're either scared to or that's daunting to you, and it's like, but you need to. Okay, so I want to talk about that. You're holding back purposely from letting go. Like you don't want to let go. For some reason, whatever this is, you want to carry it forward with you, and it's just, it doesn't sit well together, or it doesn't fit well together. Does that make sense? There's too many problems. I want to talk about that. Why would I want to say in relevance to some of you, it's like getting blood out of a stone? Because that's what I'm hearing in my head. Is this a relationship? And it's like, to actually get something from this person, it's like getting blood out of a stone. Like there's no conversation, there's no flow of things. It's just like, because that's what I'm hearing, it's like getting blood out of a stone. So if that can fit in for some of you, please let me know in the comments. So I'm going to go on with your first card, alright? And the first card you have got, my beautiful Geminis, is the Moose, alright? This card comes forward with authority, alright? And it's telling you that you know deep down in your heart what is best for you. We all do, alright? We just often don't do that one thing that we're meant to do that would save us going through everything that we're going through. Some of you are feeling stuck, and I want to say, so rightly so. Alright, so rightly so. Or you've been stuck for such a long time, and it's like, to break free of that, you know in your heart what you need to do. Alright, but would it take a leap of faith to get you to actually do that? Does that make sense? Because I want to take you from here and take you to here, and it's like I want to stretch you, because it's like, you know what you need to do, but you're holding back. You're not it's not that you're not sure, it's like you're just, the thought of it is giving you the cringes. Does that make sense? Because you don't want to know what the outcome's going to be, or how it'll affect someday or something. Or maybe you're just scared to go from there to there, from A to B. You're just scared to go through that process, okay? Know that this card does come forward with authority. Now, when I talk about authority from spirit, okay, because when we talk about a military soldier and authority, like they come in with a very stern and strong, like, why are you not doing that? We need to do that. You know, they're very strict. Spirit aren't like that. Spirit come in with authority of love and light. It's putting gentle hands on your back and saying, come on now, you know what you need to do, what is right for you, you know in your heart that this would make you happy, that this would help you to move forward, that this would put you on the path to where you want to go. Alright, so it's a gentle authority that Spirit's coming in here with this, Gemini, and I want to say that I would like to take you in my arms and turn you around to get you to look in a different direction, because you're focused on doing something some way, and it's not the way it's meant to be for you. You're meant to be looking in that direction and moving forward, and you're still focused on doing something out of habit or out of cycle, and that needs to change. So deep down, you know what's best for you. Don't listen to other people. Don't let them put you in a situation where what's right for them and what they think would be right for you. This is your life, this is your choice, this is your decision, right? And you need to make it for you, and it's got to come from the heart. Okay, Gemini. Now moving forward onto your next card, it is of course the beautiful Archangel Metatron, alright, who is the Archangel that works with children, and of course sensitive children. Okay, so indigo and crystal children. Okay, so that is highly sensitive children. I have my son, I also have a daughter, but my son, Andrew, he has autism, he has ADHD, global developmental delay, and he is just highly sensitive. He's empathic, he's highly sensitive, he's an open channel, he's gifted himself, okay, and I see gifted as in like he's just very open and aware to his abilities, okay, at a very, very young age, and he deals with it very, very well as well. You have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. So for some of you Gemini, okay, you may have a child around about you in the family or at work, or it may be your own child, alright, who is sensitive. So it could be on a spiritual ability, so it's like your gifts, they may be sensitive with that, or it could literally be that there's a child with autism, ADHD, or different abilities that way around about you, okay, like that need your support. You've got a bond with them, like you can connect with children quite easily, or they're quite attracted to you. They're not scared of you, they're quite openly attracted to you, okay, so you're somebody that could get that good relationship or bonding with them, okay. Maybe it's that you understand them. You just have that connection with them. Okay, you can help children who are sensitive in particular. So whatever it is, whether you're drawn to, you could even be thinking about, or find yourself in situations where children who are extra sensitive are quite drawn to you. And you keep thinking, is this normal, or is this just, it could be that you're being guided to work with sensitive children, whether that is as a teacher, a support worker, a coach, a befriender, a volunteer, I don't know, okay, and if it's your own, they're just saying that you are someone who has the ability to help sensitive children, alright. Now your next card moving forward is Seeing Clearly, and this is from my Guardian Angel deck. Now, before we go any further, I've never understood the upside down dog. Okay, it's the only illustration out of the whole deck that I look at and I'm like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Yeah. Anyway, so random. It's an upside down dog. Okay, so we won't really talk about the image anymore. We'll just go straight in with the card. Okay, but seeing clearly to me is like getting clarity, getting insight on things as you begin to move forward. Alright, so Gemini, it is time to view things from a different perspective. You have the blessed gift to see past your current situation and envision more amazing possibilities. Alright, don't worry, the pause in momentum while you rethink your plan won't last. Alright, that could be that choice and decision there, and it's like you're rethinking it, like should I. That's temporary. Alright, you will move past that and you will start to move forward. Embrace your uniqueness and allow it to serve you. Okay, it's like embrace your authentic self, like be who you are, let it serve you, let your light shine, let people see who you are. And we all are unique. You know, we all have our own fingerprint, we all have our own tone of voice, we all have our own style, we all have different ways of communicating who we are and expressing ourselves. You know, embrace who you are in everything, in every tiny detail, Gemini, because you are who you are for a reason. Alright, and it's a beautiful thing when you fully step into your true authentic self and you are just who you are. Alright, and not afraid to be criticised or judged or holding back on something. Just be who you are and love who you are. Alright, there is only one of you, and how special is that? Now, moving on to your next card, this is from the Animal Tarot, okay, and Capricorn also received this card and they're reading in the same position. It is, of course, the Balance card, alright, the Balance card. By merging varying points of view, you can generate an extraordinary new idea, compromising with others and collaborating to discover better solutions. It could be that things, for some of you this will be at work and some of you this will be at home, where it's like there's a staleness, or it's like getting blood for a stone. It's like maybe you're trying to have a conversation with somebody or communicate with somebody and it's like they're giving you nothing, and you've been opening up and open and honest and talking, and it's like they're giving you nothing back in return. And your decision is, look, you know, I need to either find a way of adapting to this, or I just need to leave this behind me and move on and find somebody who's willing to be open and communicating. Does that make sense? And if it's for like the office and it's at work, it could be that, you know, you're giving and you're not getting any communication back, okay? I feel like something's on hold, or it's been on hold. I feel like something's on hold, or it's been on hold, okay? When you change your perspective to the way that you're looking at things around about you. So Gemini, if you've just been solely focused on whatever this is in a negative way, because obviously if it's hurting your feelings or holding you back, it's going to cause you to feel blocked and stuck. So that's a negative. We don't want to be there. We want to keep moving forward. All right. But when you start to see things from a different point of view, all right, you'll see that there is actually lessons to be learned, and that there's choices to be made, and each choice is a step for you. All right. So it's like the more you listen to your heart, the more you do the right thing for you, the more you will connect with your own authentic self, because you're following your intuition. It's your soul. It's guiding you forward. All right. It's like with every heartbeat, as a baby step, when you start to follow your intuition, you start moving forward, you step more into your authentic self, you'll openly speak your truth, you'll express who you are in many different ways, not just by what you say, it's what you wear, it's how you look, it's how you act, it's the things you do. It's beautiful. Okay, so there's going to be a point where balance is going to come in. Now I feel like the balance needs to be restored because it's been out of sync. It's been out of sync. And I want to say, see, for some of you, for quite some time now, balance in a relationship or balance with you has been out of sync for quite some time now. Now I'm a Libra. Balance means everything to me, because if I'm out of balance, it's like a tower crashing. Right, so balance has been out of sync, and it's like you need to do this work with whoever this is or whatever this is to get things back into balance again, to get you more kind of level-headed to moving forward with things. So watch for a conversation that needs to take place, or a compromise with somebody to get a better solution. So if something's not working out, and do you know what I just got a thought of there, was like flatmates or somebody that's living with somebody and it's just not working out. And it's like, that can totally not get balance, because that's your home space, that's your living space. And if it's not working out, it could be a relationship that's broke down and you've both just tried to just live with each other just for the sake of having somewhere to stay, and it's like, this isn't working for me. Like, maybe it's time to see clearly, make the right decision, but maybe children are involved. Maybe children are involved here, and it's like you don't want to break forward that change because you're scared of how it's going to impact them, you know. But whatever this is, there's conversation and different people's points of view need to come in, because there's another solution here that would be the better solution, and that would restore balance for you both. Now, your last card, okay, which brings us to the end of your reading, my lovely friends, is Impossible Things. And this is from the Alice in Wonderland deck. I'm going to read the full meaning for this, okay? Working through disbelief, imaginative leaps and fresh perspective. Fresh perspective, seeing clearly, alright, and that was all about your perspective as well. So let's get the full divinational meaning for this card for you, and let me know please if you can relate to your reading as well in the comments below. So the overall meaning of this card broken down then would be a struggle to accept what seems unlikely. Devote regular time to improving a situation, becoming better at something you care about, or changing something for the better. Meditate on a miracle and believe in impossible things. I like that. I like that. Right, my lovelies, let's get the full reason for this card then here. Alice is correct. It is indeed difficult to believe in impossible things. However, it is the Queen's viewpoint that resonates most with Alice. And when you receive this card with you too, you are being asked to believe in something that seems impossible at the present. I keep hearing in my head things can get better, and I don't know who that's going to resonate with, but things can get better is what I'm hearing, okay? This could be a miracle or something that seems too good to be true. It also talks of disbelief as a matter of discipline or practice. As the Queen says, she practices believing in impossible things. What if you were to practice believing in the impossible? Gemini, if you were to spend half an hour each day meditating on a miracle, changing your thoughts, or focusing on creating an amazing life, you would slowly but surely expand your limits of possibility. If you devoted a half hour each day to creating wonderful changes within your life, what would you achieve? Financial breakthroughs, relationship bliss, physical healing. Devote yourself to something that you wish to improve. When we do this, just like the Queen, we start to believe in impossible things, because dedication steadily brings the impossible closer. I like that. I like that. So, Gemini, I hope you could resonate with your reading. If you did, of course, please comment below and let me know. It was a pleasure to have you. Have an absolutely spectacular Halloween.